Hello everyone. Now today we are going to start a new topic of the chapter 4, that is convection. As we have learned in the last video, there are three different ways by which heat can transfer from hotter object to colder object, or heat can transfer from hotter end to colder end. And these three ways are conduction, convection and radiation. Conduction method we have discussed in the last video. Now we will discuss about convection. It means by the convection method, heat can also transfer from hotter end to colder end. So now convection means the transfer of heat from hotter end to colder end in fluids. Fluids means like liquids and gases is called convection. By the convection method, heat can easily transfer from hotter end to colder end in fluids. Fluids means like liquids and gases. It is known as convection. Fluids means the substances which can flow from one place to another place are called fluids. The substance which can easily flow from one place to another place, they are known as fluids. So in fluid, the transfer of heat, it can occur by convection method. Now we are saying by the convection method, heat can transfer in liquids and gases. As we are saying, by the convection method, heat can transfer in liquids or gases. So we are taking water as an example because water is a liquid. So how heat flows by convection method in water. So there is an activity. In this activity, we take a round bottom flask and we take a burner. And we fill this round bottom flask filled with water, 3/4 water. Then we give a heat energy by the burner to this water which is filled in round bottom flask. After some time, we will observe that a fountain like circulation pattern is developed in the round bottom flask because the water molecules, they are near to the source of heat, they are near to the burner, they are getting more heat energy, so they move upwards because always the particles or the molecules which are near to the source of heat energy, they move upward because they become lighter in weight, so they start moving upward. So the water molecules which are near to the source of heat, they are getting more heat energy, so they become lighter in weight and they start moving upward. And the water molecules, they are present in the sides of the round bottom flask, they are heavier in weight, so they are starting moving to downwards because the molecules, they are rising upward, so this space is left. So this this space is left, so these colder molecules, they move downwards for filling this space, for occupying this space. Now in this way, as fountain like circulation pattern is developed. This fountain like circulation pattern is known as convection current. This process continues till the whole water gets heated by the convection method. So we can see in this diagram, in this activity, by the convection method, the water molecules, they are near to the source of heat. They become lighter in weight and they start moving upward. And the space which is left by these outer particles of the water, it is occupied by the colder particles. They are present at the sides of this round bottom flower and they start moving downward. So by this way, by the convection method, the whole water gets heated after some time. Now, second example is air, because we are saying by the convection method, heat can transfer in liquids and gases. We have learned about liquids, it means water. Now we will discuss about how heat can flows by convection method in air. We are taking the example for gases as air. So the air near the source of heat gets hot and rises up. So the molecules of air, they are present at the near to the source of heat, they become hot, and always we are saying the molecule, they are near to the source of heat, they become hot, and after becoming hot, they become lighter in weight and they start rising up. So the air near the source of heat gets hot and rises up, and the air from the sides, the air gets heated, and the air which is from the side, it moves downward, and after some time it also becomes hot. In this way, the convection currents are generated in air. For proving this, there is one activity. In this activity, we take a candle, burning candle, and we place our one hand above the candle and we place another hand at the side. So which hand it feels hot, more hot as. So after some time we will observe that this hand which is above the top of the candle, it feels more hot as compared to this hand which is present at the sides of the candle, because by the convection method the air above the candle flame it becomes hot and it rises upward. That's why this hand it feels more hot at, as compared to this hand which is present at the side. So by this activity we can prove that convection currents are also generated in air. It may air also become hot by the convection method. So we are saying air and water, they are poor conductors of heat, but they are good convectors of heat. It means by the conduction method heat can transfer in air and water. That's why they are poor conductors of heat, but by the convection method heat can easily transfer in air and water. That's why they are good convectors of heat. So we are saying by the convection method heat can easily transfer in liquids or gases. It means in fluids, because the and heat can't transfer by convection method in solids, because the molecules of solids they are fixed at their place. When they get heat energy they can't move from their place. That's why by the convection method heat can't transfer in solids, but by the convection method heat can easily transfer in liquids or gases, because the molecules of liquids and gases when they get heat energy they start moving from their place. That's why heat can easily transfer in liquids and gases by the convection method. Now next, convection currents in nature. It means the convection currents also experience in nature. The people they living in the coastal area they also experience the convection currents in the form of sea breeze and land breeze. Now convection currents in nature in the form of sea breeze and land breeze we will discuss one by one in detail. As we are saying, convection currents are also occur in nature in the form of sea breeze and land breeze. The people they live in the coastal area they experience the sea breeze and land breeze. Now first is sea breeze. Sea breeze it occurs during daytime. This phenomena it occurs during daytime in coastal areas. And the means of sea breeze means the movement of cool air from sea to land is called sea breeze. When the cool air moves towards the land from sea, it is known as sea breeze. We can see in the diagram, this is the land and this is the water. During the daytime, the air above the land, during the daytime, the land it becomes hot faster as compared to water. That's why the air which is present above the land, it also becomes hot, and hot things always lighter in weight. That's why the hot air which is present above the land, it rises up, and the space which is left by the hot air it occupies by the cool air. That's why the cool air moves towards the land from sea. This phenomena means the movement of cool air from sea to land is known as sea breeze. Now next is land breeze. Land breeze means the movement of cool air from land to sea is known as land breeze. When cool air it moves from land to sea it is known as land breeze, and it occurs during night time in coastal areas. You can see in the diagram this is a land and this is a water. So during the night time just reverse phenomena, the lands become cool faster as compared to water. It means the air above the land, we are saying during the night time and land becomes cool faster as compared to water. It means water is hot as compared to land. So the air above the water, it also becomes hot, and hot air always rises up. That's why this space is left so that the cool air, it moves towards the sea from the land. This movement of cool air from land to sea, it is known as land bridge. Convection currents we are saying they occur in nature, and convection currents we can feel in our everyday life. Like have you ever seen always the AC and air cooler they fitted at a higher level, and always the heater, the room heater they are always placed at a on the floor during a winter season. So have you ever thought why why they are always placed on, why the heater always placed on the floor, and always air conditioner and air cooler, they are always fitted at a higher level, because they also form a convection currents in room. And because the AC and air cooler, they fitted at a higher level, because they generated cool air, and cool air it always light heavier in weight, so it moves downwards and it produce a convection currents in the room, and after some time the room it becomes cool. Similarly, the room heater always they placed on a floor, because the room heater they generate hot air, and hot air always lighter in weight, so it rises up and it forms a convection current in a room, and after some time rooms become hot during a winter season. So in this way we can feel a convection currents in our everyday life, and they are also very helpful in our everyday life. Thank you for watching my video.